Hi everyone, it's BDevine, and I am making this video today about spiritual awareness and spirit guides and angel messages and just messages from the spiritual realm. And I did touch on this in one of my videos recently, but there seems to be that there is this little bit of a desperation going on, I guess, and I know that I used to be in that myself. I was always looking for answers from the divine and answers from the angels and answers from my spirit guides, and I was looking for signs and I was looking for codes, and I was looking for them to tell me things, and I was looking for them to talk to me all the time. And what I found was that because I was asking them to talk to me and I was talking to them and I was doing all these things like all the time, I became very reliant on them. And in that sense I would only do things if I felt that I was told to do things. And also I would go to in the early days, like years and years ago, I would go to different psychics myself. And if I felt something, or if I intuitively got an answer for something, then I would go to these psychics and see if they got the same thing, and then I would know that I would be on the right path, which was just ridiculous. So the reason it was ridiculous is because I'm just constantly thinking about what other people want me to do, even my spirit guides. And I noticed that this is becoming a trend with people. They're saying, my guides have told me this, my angels have told me that, and they're talking to me all the time, and they shouldn't be. In reality, your angels and your guides and the spiritual realm shouldn't be talking to you all the time. They should just be talking to you when they're invited to talk to you. So if you're asking them a question, fine. Unless there's danger or there's a life-threatening thing, then they might talk to you or wake you up from a sleep, which has happened to me before, and said my name loudly. But generally, they're not going to be voices in your head all the time. Otherwise you will go nuts, you will just feel like you're going nuts, and you'll just be going insane because you won't be able to get any peace, and it shouldn't be an invasive part of your life. They shouldn't be coming in and talking to you every 5 minutes. I don't think that's right. And what I think that happens from that is you become more confused over what's actually messages from the spiritual realm and just your own thoughts being jumbled up in there. So if you are wanting to know more about, so in other words, if you said to the spirit guides or the angels, should I be with such and such, whoever it is, should I be with this person? Do you know what your angels and your spirit guides would say to you? They would say, how do you feel about it? Does it make you happy? Do you feel good when you're with this person? Is it supposed to be part of your do you feel that it's supposed to be part of your life path? These are the types of things that they'll ask you. These are challenging questions. So they're not saying it's right or wrong. They're not saying you should be there or you shouldn't be there. They're asking you how you feel about it, what's right for you. And generally they're only concerned with your happiness, because when you're on this happiness path, for the most part you are walking on your life path. You're always walking on your life path anyway. But when you're on the happiness bandwagon, isn't that easier than something that's a strain? So if you're looking at a relationship that you've been with for, say, a long time, and then you're not sure how you feel about it anymore, why do you feel that way? How is it affecting yourself? Are you looking into the motivations of other people? These are the types of questions that the angels are going to ask you, the guides are going to ask you. They're not going to say you should leave that person because he's stupid. They're not going to say to you, you should be doing this because you're, far better than that. And they won't talk to you like that, because that's a human way of talking to each other. They will talk to you from a higher perspective, on a higher plane. Your higher self will also talk to you in this way, because that's in a higher plane as well. So they say things to you as a question, sending back a question to you, letting you choose in your life, not taking over your freedoms and your choices, letting you make the right choices for yourself. Because after all, you're living there. You know what you need. You know what you want. You're living there. You're living that life. And so some people are saying that they won't make a forward movement unless they are instructed to do so. And I just feel that this is becoming a habit. It's becoming, I mean, of course I will sit here and I will help you with the angels, I'll help you with the spirit guides, I'll do my best to help you to connect with them. but I don't talk to them all day long, and they don't talk to me all day long. I ask something I intuitively know. You get to a point with your spirituality that you know what they're going to say anyway, and that's basically what it gets to for me. I know what they're going to say to me. They're going to say to me, how do you feel, Beck? What do you want to do about it? Are you happy? And I got to answer all these questions for myself. There's no right or wrong thing. If I stayed with someone I wasn't happy with, that doesn't mean it's wrong for me. That I'm just waiting until it's the right time for me to move forward, till I've got enough confidence to move forward. It doesn't mean I was doing something wrong. So maybe you need to get out of your mind, perhaps. Maybe this is something for you or someone that you know, that, you know, get it out of your mind that you're doing something wrong and that you can't make a forward movement without the okay of the divine. Because they've always got your back. They've always got your corner. They don't mind what you're doing. They don't care. They don't judge you. They don't sit there and say, well, you shouldn't be doing that because that is really dumb. They wouldn't be saying that to you. They'll be going, oh my God, look at her, and having a bit of a laugh. Look what she's doing over here. Isn't that cute? You know? That's how they think, and they love you, and they like your whole soul. You know, they know you in and out, obviously, and they know what you've come here to learn, and you intuitively will know what you have come here to learn. You know what you've come here to experience. You know the many things that you need to go through. You may not understand it, but you do know that there is a higher meaning for things. So I just wanted to say, if you're hearing lots and lots of voices in your head, demand that this stops right now. You know, you only require assistance when you've asked for it. That's why the angels already say, if you want help, ask for it. You know, if you're asking them things and you're hearing things in your mind all the time, you know, I don't know. I don't think that that is healthy for you. I don't think that that is a good way to experience the angels and the messages that you're getting, because then you start getting caught up in things and confused. And when stuff doesn't happen, and you thought you heard all this was going to go on, and then it doesn't, and then you're confused what's going on, right? So be very, very sure that if you are asking them, then that's the only time that you should really be hearing anything. If you're in meditation and you've asked for them to be there, sure, you know, they will come through. Your spirit guides, if you've asked them, they should come through. The only time that they may come through without you saying anything is if they feel that you're in danger for some reason, or that you need to pay attention to something for some reason. Those are the only, like in different circumstances like that, that they might come through. So have a sit with this, have a think about it, and what you're going to discover is that just about any question that you feel you need to ask somebody else, if you put it like that, if you know what the angels are going to respond to you like, or the guides are going to say, then you can pretty much figure out your whole life in that way. And then you can start writing the messages that they're giving you and all those sorts of things. And even when I channel messages, they're not telling somebody what to do. They're only guiding them to understand their feelings, guiding you to understand the other person's point of view, guiding you to be towards a loving, you know, resolution to something. You know, they're not going to say, I think you should leave your partner right now. Many people ask me those kinds of questions. Should I leave my partner? And the first thing that comes through to me when I'm asking for guidance about it is, well, what do they want to do? How do you feel about it? Do you really want to go? Well, go. You know, are you happy you're there? Are you happy there or not? Are you miserable? Well, there's no real question. You see what I mean? So I hope that this is helpful, and I don't mean to sound, you know, mean or something. I'm not like that at all. I totally understand all the things that can happen when you're learning to explore about, you know, the spirit guides and the angels and your loved ones and all of these medium type of things. I can understand all of how confusing that it can be, you know, but with all this experience that I've had over the last 20 years or so, I have made mistakes, I have learnt things, I have worried about things the same as everybody else. I've got stressed out the same as everybody else. I've asked a million questions to the angels like anybody else. And I just wanted to point out, you know, that they will not be talking to you non-stop. It's, you know, and if you are feeling that way, you please do a clearing, and you know, ask Archangel Michael to clear anything away from you. And you don't want to hear it. You are in charge. You have got the power over any of this to, you know, control everything that you're doing. Don't feel like you're powerless in all of this, because you are not. If you feel that there are suicidal thoughts and there are angry thoughts and there are negative thoughts and it's going on and on and on in your mind and you're hearing all of this, please go and see a doctor or go and talk to someone about it, because that is not right either. That is not, something is going wrong there if you're feeling that way, because angelic guidance and, you know, spiritual guidance, etc., is all uplifting, all loving and all understanding. So if it's none of those things, then, you know, be careful of that and go and ask someone else, get a second opinion, get some help about it. Okay, so I wanted to share that one with you guys, and I want you to know that I'm sending you all that much love and support. I'm on your side. I understand your questions. I understand, you know, everything that you may ask me. But please keep asking, and I'll do my best to bring the knowledge and information to you, and whatever else that comes through also. And I will do my best to bring, you know, we'll do the card readings and we'll do different things. And I also write different articles as well on my website for you to read about. So I'm doing my thing and trying to help you guys. So if you have different questions and things, or different ideas for meditations or videos, please let me know, and I will do my best to get them out there for you. So this is it for now, and I hope you have a marvellous day wherever you are, and until the next video, it's goodbye from me. Bye everyone.